Patriots 2019 regular season schedule came out April 17th of 2019, along with all the other 2019 NFL team schedules.
The defending Super Bowl champs, the New England Patriots, they're going to welcome in the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is Sunday Night Football on NBC. Cannot wait for this one. The key to the ball game for the Steelers, if they're going to go on the road and pull this upset, what's the key?
If New England is going to end its Miami curse, this has to be the week they do it, right? The Patriots take on the Dolphins Sunday, who are already reeling after a blowout loss to the Ravens in Week 1. We'll see if any of our NFL media panel members think another upset is brewing, but first let's cover a couple keys to the game. The Jets are hurting as they head to New England this week, coming off a loss to the Browns, while the Patriots would seemingly face the same task as they did in Week 2. Just don't underestimate your opponent. We'll see if any of our NFL media panel members think they will. They have some score predictions for you, but first let's check on a few numbers.
Well, here we are, Buck, through 3 weeks of the season. The New England Patriots undefeated. Not a surprise. However, they go on the road inside the division this week to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Also undefeated.
That is a little bit of a surprise.
It might be a surprise, but
the Patriots will look to make it 5 in a row after escaping Buffalo with its perfect record intact. The Redskins will officially begin the era of Dwayne Haskins, hoping his first start brings with it his first win. Score predictions ahead. First, a few numbers to chew on. Daniel Jones better have a pocket full of change this week because he's about to get a taste of what has been the best defense in the NFL. And he has to face them on a short week, drawing them on a Thursday night. Predictions up in a minute, but first, a few quick numbers you should know. New England gets its second New York opponent in a row, and it's a Jets team that's flying high after picking up its first win of the season in somewhat surprising fashion. Can they pull off back-to-back upset wins? Predictions are on the way as soon as we sort through a few numbers.
Well, the Patriots coming off a butt-kicking that they handed to the New York Jets and their second-year quarterback, Sam Darnold. They're going to welcome another second-year quarterback, Baker Mayfield, and the Cleveland Browns are going to go take on the Patriots. And this is a Browns team that's well-rested, Buck, and very much motivated to try and get things rolling here against the Patriots.
they can be well-rested.
Well, in my opinion, this is the best matchup of the week for so many different reasons. The New England Patriots, undefeated, dominant football team in the National Football League. They take their show on the road. I think the best opponent they've faced thus far. They're going to take on a Baltimore Ravens team led by Lamar Jackson, Buck. That is going to be a very challenging opponent for Bill Belichick and company.
Oh, you're absolutely.
Well, this is unquestionably the game of the week, and it's a rematch of the Super Bowl from a couple years ago. The New England Patriots, they'll go on the road to take on a Philadelphia Eagles team that, Buck, is coming off of a little rest there, a little bye there for the Eagles to get ready for the Pats.
Yeah, the Eagles have
Oh, it's going to be a fun one in Foxborough this week as the Cowboys traveling to Gillette Stadium to take on the Patriots. Both teams coming off a win in Week 11 and now into Week 12. This is a really big one for the Cowboys as they try to stay on top of the NFC East. And for the Patriots, well, another chance just to continue their march towards the top seed of the AFC. How do they continue that march successfully, Buck?
You know, I know the Dallas Cowboys are called America's team.
Big matchup taking place in the AFC Conference as the New England Patriots, who sit atop the perch, go on the road to take on the Houston Texans. Buck, Patriots team, an offense that really hasn't got rolling. Weather, a little bit of an issue against the Dallas Cowboys. Weather will not be an issue this week, though, as they head to Houston. Well, when the schedule came out, this was a game a lot of folks highlighted. The Kansas City Chiefs going to take on the New England Patriots. And the season really hasn't gone the way either of these teams expected. But, Buck, here we sit. Both these teams still in first place in their divisions.
Yeah, both.
If the Patriots are going to snap their 2-game losing streak, they'll have to do it on the road as they're off to face the Bengals, who still currently hold the #1 pick in next year's draft. We'll see if any of our experts think an upset might be brewing in a moment, but first, let's take a quick peek at a few numbers. The Bills hit the road this week for the big rematch, taking on the Patriots, but not for the division crown. Buffalo would need to win and see the Patriots lose next week as well to take the East. Predictions are heading your way momentarily, but first, let's dig into some numbers. The Patriots won last week. The Dolphins and their magical bearded QB have one goal this week: spoil the
2020
New England Patriots, who will be playing for the right to have a first-round bye in the playoffs. Predictions are on the way, but let's first get you some numbers that will help you decide how the game will turn out. Make